I'm so much better than the majority of you.
Amber's Aunt Tammie is back in the spotlight after posting some shady things to her YouTube account. Remember this Aunt Tammie?
And I get a message from some woman on Facebook. I mean, back in the day on MySpace, sorry. Saying, oh my God, I found you, oh my God. Like, it was my aunt, which is my mom's sister. I messaged them back so splickety quickly. Like, we started talking, and I was in foster care at the time, and like, I told my social worker about it, and she's like, oh my God, you need to go visit them. And I'm like, I did. When I was 17, I met my cousins and I met my aunt, and like, we were all finally close. And I was like, okay, I'm 18, I'm out of foster care, I want to live with you guys. And so I went to go live with my aunt, and here I am now, 25 years old. I don't understand something. My aunt has completely stopped talking to me. She blocked me on Facebook, blocked me on her cell phone, blocked my number completely. And the reasoning is because I'm fat. I'm not kidding. I know that sounds bad saying it like that, but the truth is, it's because I'm fat.
Then Tammie went to Kiwi Farms to deny these allegations, and to share the real reasons she cut ties with her niece. So then Amber decided to make a video confessing to all her lies, which included the lie about her aunt.
And I feel like I need to kind of admit to some things that I have lied about. When I uploaded a video about how my aunt doesn't talk to me anymore because I'm fat, I ended up talking to her regarding that video. I had no idea they were gonna see it. I had no idea my aunt even watched my YouTube anymore. I have, mental issues that cause, me to be bigger. And I kind of wanted to ignore all that and just be like, oh, my aunt doesn't talk to me because I'm fat. I just thought it would be easier. I pushed her away because of just who I am and how I am as a person. And that's the truth.
Well, she's back, and she's being shady all over Facebook, with lots of posts about karma, and having receipts. And she's been all over YouTube, and has even gone as far as contacting Emily, and has posted their conversation. Tammie messages Emily and says, I have stayed quiet for as long as I wish. I seen you for what you were from the very beginning. I tried to warn Amber and my sister. You all will get the karma you deserve. Hell has a special place reserved for people like you. Emily says, I'm assuming you're Amber's aunt? You literally know nothing about me. Leave me alone. Then Tammie calls Emily out for being a feeder, tells her it should be a crime, and tells her to leave Amber alone before she unalives her too. Emily accuses Tammie of believing internet rumors and says she's no different than the haters. Tammie lets Emily know she's one of the reasons she and Amber don't speak anymore, and tells her to go raise her daughter. Emily repeats that Aunt Tammie is just believing stupid internet rumors. In her YouTube comments, she also says Amber's story about saving her brother's life when the blinds cord was wrapped around his neck is true, but she also says Amber's self-diagnosis, lies constantly, exaggerates stories to get attention, and says there's so much she could say. She's just looking for a channel to spill the tea to. Amber's chronically online, so of course she immediately went on YouTube Live, reacted to all of this, and tried to set the record straight.
Before I moved here, it was like 2 months before I moved here, my mom and my aunt, who are sisters, so Mama Lynn and my aunt, I'm just gonna call her Tammie because I feel disgust. Like, I used to call her auntie, but literally she's nothing to me. She's nothing to me. So Mama Lynn and Tammie got in a fight 2 months before I got here. Not a physical fight, but like an argument. And it was a big enough argument that my mom was genuinely hurt. My mom does not even like her own sister. My mom does not like her own sister. So I ended up coming here, and my aunt did come over the first day I was here. It was even while Feline was still here. So she met Feline, the whole nine. So I moved here the beginning of October. I didn't end up seeing my aunt again until like Thanksgiving. So it was almost 2 months later. Finally, in February of 2024, I sent her a picture of me and her from Thanksgiving, and I was just like, love you, miss you. And all she did was heart it, and she never like responded. And I think I took that as a hint. I was like, okay, so we're doing this thing where we're gonna be mad at Amberlynn because she came from Mama Lynn's womb. Like, my aunt and my mom were having the dramatics. My aunt and my mom were having the beef. My aunt and my mom were going through it. Like, it had nothing to do with me. So I didn't hear from my aunt at all. My aunt has no idea who Emily is. My aunt has never heard of Emily. I have not spoken to my aunt since February 2024. I met Emily June 2024. So please remember that. Literally the end of June 2024. So I have not seen my aunt. I have not talked to my aunt about Emily. None of my family has met Emily besides my grandma and my mom. So today, my mom calls me. She was like, do you see what's happening? When I found out, my jaw was on the ground. So my aunt's been like doing some weird stuff, trying to reach out to Snowflake and like, I don't know, out of literal nowhere. What happened was my aunt literally saw me in distress in my live stream, hyperventilating, anxiety, crying about Emily, literally heartbroken. And my aunt literally sat there and said, how do I make this worse? I messaged her. I took the hint. I sent her a picture of her and I, February of 2024. And I said, miss you and love you. And she did not respond. I took the hint. But I messaged her today, and this is what I said. My mom messaged her too today and was like, what are you doing? My aunt popped off some wild, like unhinged, like narrative that isn't even real. Like genuinely, like I'm scared to my aunt. She almost sounds like she's like not fully sober. Like that's the best, that's how it seems to me. Like the things that she's saying is just like the craziest thing I've ever seen. So I reached out to her today and I said, I'm reaching out because I truly don't understand what's going on. We have already talked through it and forgiven each other for anything that happened years and years ago. Since I've been in Oklahoma, I have done nothing to you. Yet you've chosen to ignore me because of an argument you and my mom are both going through, which has absolutely nothing to do with me at all. I went to Thanksgiving a couple years ago and thought everything was fine, but to my surprise, you have decided to outcast me, and because of the issues you and my mom are dealing with. I'm not the type to take sides. Now you're going online making negative comments about me, my mom, and my ex. You've seen how much I've been struggling lately via my live streams. You've seen the pain I'm in. Because my aunt, like, she's known for watching every single thing I post online, which is already really weird. And instead of offering kindness, you've decided to make it worse. Her response was, funny how you reach out now, but not for the last 2 years. Goodbye, Amber. I responded and said, I did reach out. You didn't respond. Since Thanksgiving of 2023, every time we spoke, it was because I messaged you first. Then you stopped responding altogether in February 2024. What was I to do with that? I could take a hint. Your aunt is spilling about it all out on you. Huh? Where at? We could do a live reaction on Jordy's live.
Okay, so obviously she's over there trying to say that I'm mentally unstable and this and that.
You are mentally unstable, love. You are mentally unstable. We're both cut from the same cloth.
Aren't we all in one way or another?
The difference is I'm not sitting here going online and actually ignoring my niece for no reason because I'm in an argument with her mother.
So I've had my day, I have my diagnoses, I have my labels, but I am mentally sound. The total absolute grossness of this feeder era, I just can't.
Feeder era? My aunt is literally saying feeder era.
The final straw really has been building up, and I've been saying it, it's coming, it's coming. A person can only hold back so much. You know,
You don't know me.
You know, I'm human at the end of the day.
I'm human at the end of the day.
My sister and Amber have done me extremely wrong over the last 2 years, and
My sister and Amber have done me extremely wrong in the last 2 years. Can I show the pic of us? Yes, of course I can. There we are. Miss you and love you. And she never responded. And that's when I took the hint. And that's what I sent her today.
I've seen every single video she's ever put out. I have tried to be a good aunt to Amber.
You never tried to be a good aunt to me, love. Here I am in the flesh trying to be a good niece for you. And she's saying she's pissed you didn't go to her wedding because you were too big but went to other places. Yeah, I could not go to her wedding. Yeah, I couldn't go to her wedding. And I didn't go to other places. Like, do you know how far away Kentucky is from Oklahoma? Like, I didn't go to other places. I didn't go anywhere. And do you want to know something really fucking crazy? She got married on my mom's soberversary date. My mom's soberversary is November 1st. And it's going to be, this year will be 10 years. My aunt got married on my mom's 7th soberversary date. Who does that? Billie Eilish, Wisconsin. Was a 2-hour drive. A 2-hour drive. She's mad that I didn't drive like 10 plus hours to go to her wedding because I literally couldn't at the time, especially because it was around the time where I hurt my ankle. Do you guys remember that? I was still healing from that. It was a mess. But yet I am, 15 minutes away from her now? And she never came to see me.
I have so many messages and calls and just telling her I'm not trying to replace your mom. I'm just trying to be your person, you know? I've tried to teach her on how to diet and exercise and make good choices and
She's tried to teach me how to diet and exercise even though she's gained all her weight back that she lost when she was doing keto. Yes, XL Hoodie, Tammie had an affair. That is exactly how she met her husband, by cheating on her other husband. Yes, that is correct. Moving on.
Save money, and this is even before she blew up on YouTube. Then she blew up on YouTube, and then she gets this, you know, better than everyone else mentality. She keeps all her girlfriends, every single one I have never met, even though I was the one constant in her life.
You never met them because we're in a completely different state, and you did meet Feline the day that Feline dropped me off and you came over here. All because you have bed bugs and had to get rid of every single ounce of furniture you have. You're taking it out on me. I didn't give you bed bugs. I'm almost gonna be 35. Our drama that we have is from my mid-20s lower.
I never got to talk to any of them, of course, so she can keep her narrative straight, right? Yeah. I'm sure she had lots to say about me to each and every one.
Ooh, if the shoe fits, ma'am. If the shoe fits. What do the haters say? Don't touch the poo? Like, you're not only touching the poo, but you're licking it and eating it. Like,
and put all my sister's business out on there for years with no cost. Now talk about my mom, things people are in her life now, but she's still bad-mouthing them. She's still running the narrative that she's this poor little victim. Amber had more chances than most people do. The difference is she was rescued from that, you know, put into foster care. Every foster care house she went into was better than I had ever dreamed of living in. You know what I mean? She had those opportunities, but she squashed them, and she never...
You don't know what I went through in my foster homes. I have shared bits and pieces of these things.
Never appreciated them. She would talk mad shit,
because I'm allowed to, Binks.
To me over the phone while they're in their, you know, huge house and swimming in their pool and feeding her. Never good enough.
Where am I at? I'm in a huge house with a pool getting fed? I literally feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone.
Everyone knows my sister was in prison, right? My sister was in prison for strangling our mom in a drunken rage. She loved to spread that. Never a dime on her books. It was me every single month.
When my mom was in prison, I didn't have much money. I can definitely admit to that. Yeah, this is my mom's sister. My mom is so hurt and shocked by this. And wait until she hears like what's happening now. My mom is gonna be so hurt.
Every single month, I paid her fines with her. I visited her. I did video calls. I drove long distances.
When my mom was in prison, I didn't even write her. Like, I didn't send, like, I wrote her this whole long thing. It was like updating her in my life. And it was, and like, I was gonna send it. I was, but something was telling me not to. Like,
when my sister was homeless on the streets, I yelled for her name at the top of my lungs for 8 solid months in very dangerous neighborhoods looking for my sister. I have the picture the day I found my sister. One of the happiest days of my life, but it's not even when she got well. It still took a while. It took her to go to prison. Amber loves to talk about that as the victim, even though she wouldn't even write my sister.
I am a victim. What did I do to you in the last 5 years? You're surrounded by absolute snakes. What aunt does it tell all about them on the internet? I have no idea. Not Kevin. They got in a fight 2 years ago. And since then, like, my aunt has wanted nothing to do with me, even though I have nothing to do with it.
I would beg her, write your mom. Get stamp. She wouldn't even buy this. More, I have the text. She's not worth the 42-cent stamp. Even though Amber didn't want to help her mom ever, she always expected me to. And I did. I no longer let my sister into my home because she abused me over and over and over. She used drugs and alcohol in my home behind my back when I'm giving her a roof over her head and clothes on her body. And when she disrespected me the last time, I told her, you need to get out. Amber was there visiting me before my sister even got there, and we were good.
We were good because I feel like my own aunt love bombed me. I visited her when I was 17. Everything was good. And then I move in when I'm 18 and then we do nothing. And it's miserable. They didn't even have enough money to get food or anything. So I went and got food stamps. And I remember I sat there and I was approved for food stamps. My aunt went that was the first time we ever like had a true big argument. She went crazy because all I said was like, I'm glad I'm able to help because I gave her all my food stamps. My aunt is not a victim here. She's not innocent.
But because her mom was there, she wanted to get smart with me.
She kicked out my mom. And at the time, I'm 18 years old, I stuck up for my mom and I was on my mom's side. So that is the only reason why my aunt kicked me out, is because I was on my mom's side.
And that's when it all began on YouTube. Amber went on that vacation. She was supposed to be gone 2 weeks. My mom kicked her out, and then we can just keep going. I've been my sister's keeper my whole entire life.
And now she's really going to hate you for this.
And yeah, I didn't want Amber anywhere near my sister to jeopardize her sobriety.
Have I jeopardized her sobriety? No. We are closer than we've ever fucking been. And it has pissed you off. It has enraged you to the point that you were verbally abusing my mom earlier today. You need help.
But me and my sister's relationship is destroyed for a whole new, a totally separate reason. Nothing to do with Amber.
No.
During these 2 years that I haven't talked to my sister, Amber hasn't talked to me. She has.
You guys heard what she just said, right? During this whole time, she hasn't spoken to me. November 25th, I asked her a question and she replied on November 26th. December 8th, I asked her if she's okay, like, how are you? She stops responding to me. So then on December 25th said, Merry Christmas, She didn't even say happy birthday to me, which was after Christmas, as you guys know. And then I messaged her again, February 1st. I know how she likes Eric and Ricky and they were visiting me. So I wanted to know if she wanted to meet them. And then she never communicated with me. So then that was February 21st. This was my way of saying like, bro, like I love and miss you. Like, you know, and she never responded. She hasn't texted me. Yes, I have. I'm literally echoing. It's crackling. It's scratchy.
I dreamt of this day. That's what you guys don't understand. I dreamt of this right here. My sister to be clean and sober. It was beyond my dreams. Beyond my.
But you ruined it. How old is she? She is emotionally immature. She's very emotionally immature. She's like in her 40s. Her aunt being paid for this. It seems like it, doesn't it?
She used me to go check out her apartment because her mom didn't have time or the want.
I didn't use you to go check out my apartment. You were willing to do a virtual tour for me.
Virtual tours is anything to hold over you. Clearly it is, Spooky. Clearly it is.
Over and over. I mean, but what got me here the other day, was the feeder stuff that just recently happened with.
Oh, that's what got you. You saw your niece in distress, hyperventilating, crying on camera, heartbroken, embarrassed, and ashamed. And you say, you know what, let's make it worse. Crazy.
With Emily and stuff, I tried to warn my sister when I first heard of her. First, I said that girl is not good for Amber. She's gonna kill your daughter.
You have not spoken to my mom since I've known Emily.
She's gonna beat her till she dies, like she did her wife, right? Oh no, we want
Her wife? Like, literally, you have all the information so fucking twisted. That wasn't her wife, first of all. No, that never fucking happened. Like, genuinely.
She's so sweet. Oh, she bought this for us. She came and visited. Oh, she rents a Jeep. Okay? Did you not hear what I just said? She likes obese women to the point of.
You're also obese, and you're also married, and you have a girlfriend. So that means your partner is also, like, obese. So I don't know what to fucking tell you at this point. Like, I'm allowed to be in a, like, this isn't about Emily. Like, genuinely, this isn't about Emily. It's not about feeders. It's not about fat people are allowed to be found attractive too.
It would have been one of the happiest days of my life if Amber would have came to my wedding.
I couldn't.
I loved her that much. I never gave up on that girl, no matter how many fights we got into, no matter how many times she outright just lied to me. She tried blackmailing me. I mean, the things she has done is incredible, but I still.
I'm trying to think of what I blackmailed her on because that's not true.
I have 3 grown children. I have grandkids. None of them have nothing to do with them.
That's literally not true. And if you want to talk about your children, one of them hates you, despises, wouldn't cry if you died. That is literally what she told me.
Well, it's become almost an addiction for me when you follow anybody, right?
I'm her addiction?
2,000 years later.
Amber told me there was so much stuff to tell me about Jade that was gonna just surprise me, and she was horrible, and she did horrible things, and all these things, and she was gonna.
This is none of my aunts. She does not have a right to be speaking on any of my relationships or anything.
Tell us all about it as soon as she got here.
And that makes me so glad that I didn't tell her anything. That makes me so glad, because whatever happened between me and Feline, it should have just stayed there.
She keeps them very secluded from her people.
No, I don't, because literally when Emily was here, I could not wait to be around family. I could not wait to introduce her to my mom and all of us hang out with my grandma, my stepdad. So that's not true. It's just you, because I fucking despise you. Because remember the last time you went to Kiwi Farms? I'm scared of you. I'm scared of your lies. I'm scared of your betrayal. And my whole night is completely wasted. I had plans. I was going to do this, do that. Not like out of my apartment, but.
I needed to say it apparently. It sucks that it has to go like this, but at the
Oh, you already regretting it? You should.
end of the day, you just gotta let it out sometimes. I've been holding.
Yeah, you could have let it out to me, to my mom, but no, you're like, you know what? Amberlynn's in distress. Let's make it worse.
Up and make things better. There's nothing they can say or do at this point. And that's why I'm doing this, to make sure to, cap lock it in. Destroy anything that could have possibly been left or do at this point.
Let's listen to that part again. That's why I'm doing this. To destroy anything that could have been left.